Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Ladies and gentlemen, on my channel, I'm always telling you guys, live an active lifestyle. Make smart nutritional choices. And remember, that's not just for you, ladies and gentlemen. What have I told you on this channel? You must be the inspiration to the people around you. And more specifically, your children. This is all out to all the parents out there, the mothers and the fathers out there in the world, man. People that have small children, people that have children in general. We can't forget about the kids. I've told you many times, ladies and gentlemen, I work in a school, an elementary school with small kids, right? Grades K through 5. And what I've noticed over the last several years that I've been working in these schools is that there are a lot of kids, man, that their parents are not taking care of. They're not taking care of these kids, man. And I'm not saying that they're not feeding them, they're not clothing them, they're not bathing these kids, they're not giving them the love that they need. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying when I say they're not taking care of these kids is that these children, the children, in general, guys, in America, more specifically America, I can't speak for other countries, but in America, the children are in bad shape, ladies and gentlemen. They're in bad shape, a lot of these kids, man. I'm talking about 3rd, 4th graders that are way overweight, guys. I'm talking about way overweight. Like, it's actually embarrassing for these kids to look this way at that age. But this is becoming the norm now in society. And what's a big problem in society is that everyone is a victim now. So you can't critique these people. You can't come at them and say, hey, listen, you need to make a change. You need to do something. You can't tell the parents, hey, what are you doing to your kids here? They look terrible. They look like you. Your kids look like you, ladies and gentlemen. Because most of the time when I see an out-of-shape kid, a kid that's way overweight, when I see the parents, it all adds up. It all makes sense. And I hate to say that, but those are the facts, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not singling these people out or saying that I'm better than anyone who's not in great shape. And I'm not saying these people are terrible people. What I'm saying is they're not paying attention. A lot of people, in society right now, we're more concerned as adults with our children's grades than we are with their health. And that should not be, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, I've told you, if you have nothing else, at least you have your health. What good are your grades? Oh, my kid's a straight A student. Yeah, but they have high blood pressure and only in 5th grade. So who gives a damn about their grades? They're going to have heart failure by the time they get to high school. They're going to be disgustingly overweight, obese by the time they get to high school. But we're more concerned about their grades. We're more concerned about nonsense. We're more concerned about their social activities than we are their health. Feeding these kids good food, keeping them active. A lot of these kids, they don't do a damn thing. They do literally nothing. They eat all kinds of garbage. They go home, eat garbage, and sit on their butts all day, look on their phone, play video games, right? They don't do anything. They're not active. They're not playing sports. They're not going outside. They're not getting any sun. They're doing literally nothing but eating and sitting. That's all these kids do. A lot of these kids and their parents don't know any better because that's what the hell they've been doing. So once again, I tell you people out there, don't forget about your children. Don't forget about the kids, man. Don't spend so much time worrying about your own physical and you're not worried about the kids. And don't think because, you're lazy and you're out of shape, that's not going to affect your children. Sometimes people as adults, maybe they didn't play sports growing up. They weren't active. They didn't get that guidance from their parents. So the cycle continues. But they won't be concerned with these things. They'll just let their kids continue to go down this road. They don't care. And it's really, like I said, it's really sad, ladies and gentlemen, when I see some of these kids, man. Like I said, they're way overweight. They're not going to be anything in society. They're not going to be able to contribute to society. They're going to be a burden on society. A lot of the people in this society are a burden on us because they are a burden on the healthcare system. A lot of this stuff is preventable. People don't want to prevent this stuff. They're lazy. That's all it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I always tell you, fight against the laziness. That's really all it is. There's no excuses. You're a lazy parent and you're allowing your children to be lazy because you don't care. You're more concerned with their teacher. You're more concerned with their homework, their grades, than you are their damn health. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame, man. So your kid gets straight A's, but they look like hell, right? They're diabetic now. They're going to be a diabetic by the time they're in the junior high, but they're straight A's, so it's all good, right? It's ridiculous, guys. It doesn't make any sense, man. It's like a lot of people in this world, they're more concerned with money than they are their health. I tell you guys all the time, what good is having $1 million if you're dying? It doesn't make it a difference. It doesn't matter. The money means nothing if you don't have your health. That should be your number one priority, is your health, taking care of your health and your family's health. That's why I tell you guys, I want to be an inspiration for the people around me, everyone around me. I want to help people. This is why I make these videos. I don't have to do this stuff. I do because I care, and it matters to me. It matters. Like I said, if I only helped one person by doing these videos, then it was all worth it, ladies and gentlemen. If I only helped one person, it was worth it. If I helped one person help their kid, it was worth it. And I know that I'm helping my children. They see the example that I'm leading for them. They see these things. My son watches me exercise. Sometimes he works out with me. He's only 6 years old, but he understands and he knows why I'm doing these things. And I talk to my daughter and my son about these things. I try to help them make smart nutritional choices. I'm very fortunate. My wife cooks for us. You know what I'm saying? She makes meals. Not a lot of people have that. Once again, I don't take these things for granted, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fortunate to have these things. And this is what helps you make a smart nutritional choice, right? So if you're a husband, a wife, if you're a cook in your family, think about making a smart nutritional choice and helping your family. Think about the kids, ladies and gentlemen. The kids are all jacked up. They're jacked up, a lot of these kids, man. They really are. It's really sad where we are, man. It really is sad. Remember, genetics are no excuse, ladies and gentlemen, and it's up to you. It's up to us, the parents. We must be the ones to show the kids the way. Don't let these kids go down the road because you were lazy. Don't let them be like you. Break the cycle, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe your father was lazy, your mother was lazy. They were out of shape. They weren't in good health. Don't you be the same way and then leave that, continue that. It's just a bad train, guys, that you're going down a bad road here. So don't forget about the kids. The kids need us. They need us. We're supposed to be leading them by example, ladies and gentlemen. Stop being so concerned with your kids' friends and their grades. And all those things are important. I'm not saying they're not important, but their health is way more important, ladies and gentlemen. Way more important. And remember, don't take those things for granted. You know, there's a commercial. It's called St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I don't know if you guys have seen this commercial. And my wife knows every time this commercial comes on, I have to turn the channel. I have to change the channel. I cannot watch that commercial. It's the saddest commercial. It's just completely so sad that families have to go through this with little kids. Little kids are born with cancer. They don't know anything else but fighting cancer from the moment they were born. These kids. You think those kids take life for granted? You think those parents take life for granted? No, they don't. They value every moment they have with their children because they know that tomorrow's not promised. That any day now, that kid could die on them. That's one of the most heartbreaking commercials that they have out there. St. Jude's, man, they do amazing things for these children who are born with these life-altering diseases, man. But now we have people out here in society, when their kids are healthy, right? They don't have anything wrong with them, and they just let their kids go. They destroy their kids. It's the parents doing this. It ain't the kid's fault. You let them eat this stuff. You're the one letting them drink soda, feed them all this nonsense every single day. Remember, it's not perfection, ladies and gentlemen. You don't be a perfect parent. It's about the consistency of which we're doing these things to our children. Get your kids outside. Become active with your kids. Get your kids in sports, man. I tell you all the time, growing up playing sports saved me and my brothers. Kept us out of trouble. It kept us in shape. It kept us active. That's what you need to think about for your children. It don't matter if your kids are good at sports or not. They could be the worst player in the team. It doesn't matter. As long as they're out there running and moving around, having that interaction with other kids, right? Being competitive in a sport. That's good for kids. They need to get out there and do these things. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about the kids, man. They need us out here because we're failing. We're failing the children. And they've completely fallen off, these kids, man. They look like hell. Like a lot of you look like hell. Don't let your kids go down that road, ladies and gentlemen.